I'm standing under the skylight. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, and today we're going to make family cloths. Reduce your toilet paper, save your septic. Use rewashable personal cloths. And we're going to make them. This is my bathroom garbage, and because of a septic, we put a lot of our toilet paper and paper products in there. And because I'm a woman, this gets filled up once a week, goes to the landfill. This is a smaller version of the same thing that's been sitting in my porch. It has a removable bucket in it, into which I'm going to add Dawn vinegar and some water. Okay, now before everybody gets all bent out of shape about hygiene, that's why they're called family cloths. You can keep toilet paper for company. I think people forget. Now this is, before we go any further, this is a flannel sheet that has seen better days. So, before Howie claims it for his rag bag, we're going to cut this up into personal sized cloths. Now, first off, why do you think feminine hygiene products were always called rags? Right? Not to mention cloth diapers. Here's the deal, folks. Let's talk a little bit while I cut these up. Now, we've talked about the recycling industry making us feel entitled to buying plastic. So we've talked about becoming more conscientious consumers. Well, we need to think about that with paper products like tissues, paper towels, toilet paper, and even sanitary napkins. Okay? Why? Because, well, I had my septic pumped in the fall, and I saw how much paper went into my septic. And I thought, that's actually not good for my septic, no matter how often you get it pumped. Right? So then I started using the waste paper receptacle in my bathroom, and I realized how much waste paper, from recycled resources or not, was actually going into the landfill. So if it wasn't going into my septic, it was going into the landfill. But that's when I realized, whether the paper's recycled or not, I had my own entitled version about toilet paper, paper towels, and tissues. So this is how I'm combating it. And I want to tell you another little story. When I was growing up, my father, as I've mentioned before, was raised in the Great Depression. Now, my dad, raising two teenagers on a disability income, never blew his nose on a paper towel. Never, well, we rarely had paper towels, but he never blew his nose on toilet paper or anything, because that stuff was expensive. So my father had, a piece of flannel rag or something in his pocket at all times to blow his nose. The first time I actually paid attention to that was when my kids were small, and I was in Zellers, and I found cotton handkerchiefs. Some were plaid and some were white. And I bought them, and I embroidered his initials on the corner of them, and then I rolled them all up neatly and put them in a box, and I gave them to him for Christmas. And he thought that was wonderful. He said, now that's a really useful gift. Why? Because my dad didn't need for anything. He didn't want for anything. But he still practiced frugal ways. And when he was out in public, he could now keep a proper handkerchief in his pocket. Why don't we go back? Cloth handkerchiefs, cloth wipes, cloth pads. You know, why? Why not? It's no different than using and rinsing and washing babies' diapers. I don't know if I'm going to get this all in that coffee can. I'm going to do my best. If you don't have an old flannel sheet, oh, there. Look at it. Out of sight. If you want to get creative and roll them up so you can pull them through a slit in the lid, that's even better. Okay, coffee can, cookie tin, whatever you want. These are my personal hygiene wipes for the bathroom. Whatever's salvageable of this will be folded up and put in a box under my kitchen sink to be properly used as rags. I'm going to do an experiment on how much toilet paper I don't use. Okay? I'm going to empty my garbage can, and I have my other pail, and let's see if I can get that garbage can down to less than a full bag a week. Right? Mwah! Take care, God bless.